Grave Encounters 2, let's do it. So in Grave Encounters 2, the first Grave Encounters exists. It's a movie. The whole public believes it to be just a movie except for Alex here and his friends. So of course they decide to investigate. They find Lance from the first movie's mother and discover that Lance actually is missing in real life, and most likely dead. Now the way they found Lance's mother was online through somebody with the username Death Awaits. Remember this? So Alex now starts looking into this more and realizes that all the cast and crew from Grave Encounters are either missing or dead. And he meets somebody who confesses to him that the movie was actually real. So they find out through this Death Awaits person where exactly the hospital is located, and he and his friends go with the intention of meeting this Death Awaits person. But when they get there, they find a Ouija board, which of course they use. And through it, they find out that this Death Awaits user is not a person, but a paranormal spirit that has led them there. So obviously freaked out about that, they go to leave and they run into a security guard. The security guard hears a noise and goes to check it out. They hear gunshots and then the security guard is just gone. He disappears. So just like the last movie, weird shit starts to happen. They begin to be tormented by the former patients and the spirits that are in this asylum, including this creepy ass little girl whose face distorts just like all the other entities. As they're trying to escape, 2 of the crew members end up dying, one by being thrown out of a window, another one, Tessa, by having her head crushed by an unseen force. But the surviving members, which is Alex, Jennifer, and their friend Trevor, manage to escape. They find a way out. And they can't believe they escaped. They go back to their hotel and all is well. Just fucking kidding. And what I think is one of the most dread-inducing horror movie scenes, they get onto the elevator. As it's closing, they see this. And when the doors open, they are back in the asylum. They never made it out. But this time, they run into a familiar face. And it's Lance from the first movie. He is still alive. He's been surviving by eating rats. As we know from the last movie, he was lobotomized, and we find out that he has been stuck in this hospital for 9 years, and he is just absolutely insane, obviously. He explains that he found out that the doctor was performing satanic rituals, and that's why the asylum is how it is, because it merged the spirit world and the physical world. He shows them that he's found this red door that is all chained up, and he explains that it's their only way out, but he's never been able to open it. Later that night, Lance ends up being taken over by the spirit of the doctor and strangles Trevor to death. And then he steals tools from Trevor's backpack and cuts the chains on the door, but when he goes through it, there's nothing. Now Alex and Jennifer wake up and they see the spirit of the doctor at a satanic altar sacrificing a baby. They run into Lance, who again is now compelled by the spirit of the doctor and is trying to kill them. And he says that they have to hand over the tapes that they've taken so they can finish the movie, and that's the only way they can escape. A struggle ensues, and during it, this black void opens and just sucks Lance right into it. But Alex realizes that he was right and they have to finish the film to be able to get out. And his way of finishing the film is by killing Jennifer. After he does that, he walks out the red door, which gives him an escape. He's out. The last scene shows us that the footage is being made into a film, and Alex explains how it was just a movie. But we can tell that he's lying, and he urges everybody to go nowhere near the hospital. It fades to black and shows us numbers, which are the exact coordinates of where the hospital is located.